Hello, good evening. Myself, KK Singh, GEG Agra leader, and along with me, we have Sonali Goswami and Mrs. Simita Arora from Varanasi. She is also GEG leader,
Smita
Varanasi.
Jain, Smita Jain, sir, from GG Varanasi.
Yes, Simita Jain, GEG Varanasi, and Mrs. Sonali Goswami, co-leader, GEG Agra. And so today's session is on NotebookLM. As far as NotebookLM is concerned, this is very useful application from Google, and this was launched in 2023. So before starting, I must tell you about NotebookLM. This is entirely AI based application which helps the teacher to upload the material and get the worksheets done. Along with this worksheet, the teachers will be able to create the question papers and create the summary of the material whichever is uploaded here. And not only this, the teachers will be able to create the podcast on the same. So I'll also tell you how to create the podcast, and from that podcast, you'll be able to create the video. The video for which we'll use another application, and we'll upload that podcast to that video platform, and this will create the video platform and video for the same, whichever the podcast about. So yes ma'am, Simta ma'am, कुछ कहना चाहेंगे?
Yes, sir. Not
Hmm.
only creating videos or that PDFs and all, it also help to create differentiated resources for our student, and which was not easy earlier. Thanks to advancement of AI, this is the one tool which is making waves in this space in notebook. That is Notebook LM, which
Exactly,
makes
you're right.
impressive broadcast creation feature. So we can
uh,
use it for
Yeah,
differentiate learning also.
can I also say something?
yeah.
Yes.
Today I expect that today's session will be very beneficial for all those who have joined here. And I also encourage all the participants to actively engage in this session by giving their queries or asking questions in the chat box so that we can immediately answer them. And please don't forget to fill the feedback form before you leave. So I request Mr. KK
Correct.
sir to kindly begin the session.
This is not only the one thing which is add on here, that if the person is doing research on any subject, on any topic, that for the research work, this notebook LM, because this is entirely AI based application, this will help a lot to the research scholar. So whatever the scholar wants can create from this notebook LM. So without wasting much time, we'll move to our presentation, then hands on. So I am going to share this.
Screen.
Yes.
This is for the audience because the process is very easy. You just wait and watch. Sir will show you how it goes on.
Yes, so this is Notebook LM. This is Google's application launched in 2023, and this is entirely the best. You can say the best assistant of the teacher. The teacher, when the teacher teaches any topic in the class, and if the teacher has the PDF, is if the teacher has any source material, Notebook LM lets you upload all the stuff to uh, the platform, and from that stuff, Notebook LM reads entire thing and create the summarized uh, you can say the summary of the material you have uploaded. The same here, when you upload any this may be any document, this may be any presentation, this may be any video, this may be any text, this may be any website, whatever you upload, any teacher uploads this on the platform of or the notebook LM, it will automatically read the content and summarize it. And from that summary, apart from this summary, it suggests number of questions that you may ask. So when you click the question, whichever appears on the notebook screen or notebook LM interface, if you can if you click it on the prompt, that prompt will appear in the prompt section, and as soon as you click OK or return, it will create the answer of the prompt whichever you have selected. Similarly,
Sir, in simple language, you want to say that the moment you write the question, the answers will also pop up,
yeah,
and
yeah,
you will get the
yes,
benefit out of it.
yes. So same here. If suppose you have uploaded one lesson, which is in the form of the PDF, the lesson which is in the form of the Google Docs or any document, the lesson is in the form of the YouTube video. You can just insert it, and automatically Google your notebook LM summarizes it and gives the output to you. And this will be on notebook LM only. Correct. So what can a notebook LM do? So here you see notebook LM. What can this done? Also summarize and analyze the text documents, and faster understanding. Obviously, when you upload your material and when notebook LM summarizes, and it gives the appropriate result, and which is very helpful to the teacher as well as wherever you share, helps the students to grasp complex topics whatever teacher uploads, and from that notebook LM extracts and gives to you, and that can help the students as well. Similarly, what you have to do when you are using notebook LM, you'll have to create the account, which is obviously your Gmail account, and from that account you can log into login notebook LM, and then you can ask the query and upload the documents, and then you can ask the query whether this is document or the website or the presentation, whatever you want to upload it, and accordingly notebook LM gives the output. So benefits for the students: improve comprehension, deeper understanding of complex material, enhanced study skills, efficient learning and time management, obviously, and increased engagement, since it gives the material which is really very encouraging and engaging. So students may be engaged using this stuff which is provided by Google Notebook LM. So here, after this uh, hands-on on notebook LM, you'll be able to get empower the students. If you learn notebook LM, it can empower the students and boost learning outcomes, engage the students, increase the participation. Since if the stuff is interesting, students will be enthusiastic to use this, and then it'll student might share the experience, teachers might share the experience about notebook LM. So without we'll not talk on this theory only, so we'll move to our notebook LM right away.
Yes, sir. It is very helpful also when a teacher has a mark list and he want to
Yes.
analyze the result actually.
Hmm.
So how many students have got 50 out of 50? How many have achieved low grade? So whatever is this, it is just you download. It is in a sheet, Google sheet. Your mark list is there. You just download
Yes.
that mark list and upload, and the questions are also available for everyone. So the hint questions are given there. In case you want specific thing, that also can be asked, and they can use the hint question also to analyze the data. So it is
Correct.
very helpful, which I found. So let's go for
Correct.
the hands-on practice or a hands-on this.
Yeah, yeah, ma'am. Sure. So if you see, if I click this notebook LM, so here this is a link.
So normally also they can type notebook LM. So
Yes,
they will get an order.
notebooklm.google.com.
Yes,
So
I know.
directly you'll come to a notebook LM interface where at the welcome message you can see welcome to notebook LM, and from here you'll be able to create the notebook. So to create the notebook, come to create new. So I am clicking on this, and here you can share your uh, stuff. Means you can upload your stuff here. So if you have the file maybe in the form of PDF or whatever, so I am going to uh, excuse me, upload a PDF file, and apart from that PDF, we'll be able to upload Google Docs and Google Slides and any website or YouTube link and any other copy text. So for now, I am going to upload a file. So I'll take one file here.
So you mean you will select a video now?
पहले हम कुछ पीडीएफ के बारे में बात कर लें, जो पीडीएफ जो मैंने देना है इनको। कोई नहीं, I don't have PDF right now. I'll search, then I'll let you know.
Or should I
Hi.
show?
Yeah, yeah, sure.
I just wanted to show how they can analyze the data if a mark list is given there.
Okay, I'm
Should I present and show?
just hold. Yes, you can present.
Okay, sir.
Hmm. Yes, upload.
Can you see my screen now?
Not yet.
Not yet, ma'am.
Maybe it is coming.
I think it
I have,
is
just allow me. Yes,
okay.
you have to allow. Okay. So I'm going back, and this is the welcome page. So I'm going to create a new one. When I click new, it will ask me to upload a source. So I want to analyze the data. So I've downloaded just now a mark list of my class. So when the list is uploaded here, I just have to ask the question. The hint questions are given here, you can see. So let me show you. I want how many students have got. Students have got full marks. So the result will be there. So you can see here, 6 students received full marks in at least one assessment category. That is Arit Agarwal and all. 50 out of 50 they have got. And again, the hint questions are giving below this. You can see we can use what is the highest total grant score, how many students scored exactly 48, which student had the lower total grade. So that will also be visible if any student have got the lowest marks. So it is the 22 marks is the lowest one that a student named Vedic has got. It is showing here. Then again you will see another hint questions are there. So it depends on you how many questions, how you want to analyze the data. It depends on that. In this case, you want your own questions, own specific thing about how to analyze. You can use that, and then you can go to Notebook Guide. When you click on Notebook Guide, see, based on any PDF, you will get the summary here, and you can ask the questions. This is what sir wanted to explain about the PDF, isn't it, sir?
Might be, ma'am. Sir has, I think, sir is not
Okay,
there in the meeting.
sir
Yes,
is
ma'am.
not here right now. So it
Yes,
is
ma'am.
Yes, I
that
am here. I am
you
very
can
well
ask.
here.
Okay.
Yes, I wanted to show this.
Uh-huh. So if you have PDF available, sir, you can use that. Or should I go for it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Whatever you wish.
So
Okay.
you can create the summary, and you can create the worksheet on whatever PDF you have shared here. So you can
Yes.
create a worksheet.
So it's depend on what you want. A worksheet, frequently asked questions, convert all notes to source. You can convert it into the source note, and that will be saved here. See, it is a grade report, and according to that, questions are there. This I am deleting. I am just wanted to show you how you can use this PDF.
Yes.
Okay, so going to create new. I'm going to Drive for my Google Docs or Google Slides. My Drive. So I have to see where the data is. I can check any presentation if I want. So recently, whatever presentation I have used, I must be having that presentation. Okay, I am taking cybersecurity. So cybersecurity presentation is here. It is for teachers, which was made. So summary of the presentation is here. This presentation, Cybersecurity for Teachers Protecting Digital Classroom India, provides an overview of cybersecurity threats and whatever you want. Then table of content, if you want to check what is there in that PDF, you can just click on table of content and you will come to know about each headings. It is generating here. You can see introduction of cybersecurity, common cyber threats in Indian school. These are all the slides and the headings. Passwords and account security, safe browsing habit, protecting student data, social media safety. So the points are all summarized here as a table of content. If you want that, you can go for it. Then if you want to convert all the notes, you can convert it into source. Source means you will be having saving it. Then briefing of the doc, if you want to brief it, means you don't want to read all the PDF, you can brief also. So summarize also the notes. Am I going right, sir?
Yes.
So here is the briefing of it. The whole document is briefed here. In case the student is an audio learner, so this is for the visual learners, they can go it. In case they are audio learners, so what we can do is we can create a podcast of it. We can create a podcast of it. So the podcast feature will tell you exactly what is there, and in a very you can see the communication between the people, or that is so interesting that a person will like to hear that podcast.
Yes.
You can customize also this post podcast, what you want, how you want. So it will take, because it is a long one, so it is taking time to generate the conversation, and you will love to hear this podcast. It's better where you can use short paragraph for the podcast, so it will not take such time. In case you are using these postcards for your student, so generate it beforehand and download it. You will get a mp4, this audio mp3, and you can use it for your class. You can even send it in your Google Classroom, WhatsApp group, so that children can hear and understand. So that is what I was saying, that differentiate teaching or can take place during this, and we can plan it accordingly. Even you can create timeline here, study guide also you can see on the left side.
Yes.
Sir, it is
In the
taking
left
time.
side, you can.
If you want to add anything, you can add, sir. It is taking time.
It is. There are three questions also. The suggestions, like not questions, suggestions. There are three suggestions. You can, if you click on these suggestions, it will give you the answer of these suggestions as well.
See, the answer is there, as sir said. Why cyber threat uniquely impact Indian schools? So these are the reasons. It is still generating. Then there the second suggestion: how can teachers best protect student data online? So that answer was also there. It makes the question based on the PDF or the doc or the PPT which you have uploaded. Then only it can find the answer through it. You can upload almost 50, I think, PDFs altogether, sir.
Uh, yes, 50 resources we can upload.
Yeah. So you can, like when you are creating board papers or the practice paper for board, you can upload the marking schemes, you can upload the questions, you can upload the book PDF, and then you can take the help of these things and you can create your question paper or notes. So this is going to be benefit for the student also. So
Correct.
everything on one place. I'm waiting for the podcast to be generated. It's
Oh,
saying this
it
may
will
take
take
a few
time.
minutes.
Yes.
Yeah, it's ready, sir. Can you hear?
Yeah.
The audio is audible?
I think audio is not audible because
It's maybe I am presenting the entire screen. That is the reason.
not that reason, because we have to take the system from our system. I mean computer to present
So
the audio.
should I download this? I'm
Yeah, you can
downloading
download
this.
it.
Okay, I'm downloading this and then show.
Hey everyone, ready to dive into something super relevant, especially with how much we're all online these days? Definitely. It's one of those things that's, well, it's kind of hard to ignore, especially with stuff like what happened in Bengaluru last
Is it
month.
audible now,
Yeah,
sir?
that ransomware
Yes,
attack
yes,
on the
this is audible.
crazy, right?
It's audible,
It
ma'am.
really hits home how cybersecurity isn't just some tech jargon. It's something that can actually disrupt our classrooms and put our students' information at risk. Exactly, and that's actually what we're going to be looking into today. Specifically, some practical advice for teachers in India. Awesome. And we've got this presentation here, which seems to be packed with information. Yeah, it seems like it covers a lot of ground. So before we get into the nitty gritty, maybe we can start with the basics. Very guilty of reusing passwords sometimes. But why is that so risky? For us, it's basics.
So this is how you can
Create the podcast.
take the create the podcast, download it, and you can keep it for your children.
Yeah,
So
so next time I'm going to take up the how to upload the video and get the summary of this, and how to create the questions and the worksheet on that. So for that, I'm going to present another. So here, this is the video. Ma'am, have you stopped your video
Yeah,
presentation?
yes, sir.
Okay,
You can present now.
sir, kindly present it now.
I'm here. Okay. So here I'm creating another notebook, creating new notebook LM. So and here I'm giving the link of YouTube. Is it visible, Smita ma'am? Give you the YouTube link here. Smita ma'am and Sonali ma'am, is it visible?
Yes, sir, it's visible.
Okay, so I have uploaded one YouTube link. So this is here, smart chips in Google Docs, and from that video link or YouTube link, it has created the summary. And from this summary, this is giving you the suggestions like how to Google Docs smart chips enhance document creation. What are the limitations of smart chips and different accounts? If you click on any of the prompts like this, so since I have uploaded a video, I mean shared the YouTube link. From that YouTube link, it summarizes the entire YouTube link and gives the summary. And from that summary, some suggestions were there. From out of that suggestion, I have taken one. And on the prompt, as soon as I click on that suggestion, it gives the summary of that suggestion. Means how do Google Docs smart chips enhance document creation? So it gives the answer like. Similarly, if another if I write what are the smart chips, if I give the question or prompt like this, so out of this video worksheet or out of the video stuff, it will going to give you the answer. So this is the answer. Date chip. There are so many chips whichever are in Google Docs are suggested here. So people can get to know about the chips. And if I write here, create 10 MCQs on smart chips with answer options. So as soon as I click on this prompt, it starts creating the questions. So this way, I think this will help the research scholar. Whatever stuff the scholar has can upload that stuff here and get the solution out of that. So they are these are questions. What is the primary function of smart chips in the Google Docs? So here says this questions. A option is this. B option. So B is the correct. The insert dynamic and interactive content to translate. So out of four options, it has highlighted the correct one. Similarly, in the second question, so this way you can create the MCQs and you can create the descriptive questions as well, and you can summarize the entire document. And as far as a podcast is concerned, as Smita ma'am said, from here generate the podcast. So it starts generating the podcast and it takes a few seconds or minutes. So in that duration, Google Notebook LM creates the entire podcast, and that podcast you can now download. And download after downloading, you can upload this podcast to the website, which I'll let you know in the end. And that website will create the beautiful video for the audience. So I'm going to here, I'm going to create the podcast, and I'll upload that podcast to the website, and that website will create the beautiful video on that. You can create the video or the audiogram. Out of two, you can create one. And one more thing, this will create the video up to 10 MB. For bigger size podcast, you will have to subscribe it. So it will take some time. Meanwhile, I'll do some. I'll ask some more questions. Create 10 true or false questions on smart chips in Google Docs. So during this time, it keeps on creating the podcast, and it is busy creating true and false. So here, true and false on smart chips. There's questions, and if you want to say thumbs up, means if you like it, you can say thumbs up,
Sir,
and
excuse
then
me.
yes,
Sir, excuse me. Ma'am is actually asking.
ma'am is not there.
I was
Yes,
waiting.
hi Simta
I
ma'am,
was
you are
waiting
on the
also.
stage. Come,
Yeah.
come.
Hi.
You are
I just wanted to add a point, like you we are taking YouTube link also for student, so that can be added like in a small sections when you want to create a question based on the videos you want to show. So putting the link, you can summarize that video also, and you can use the question based on that video also. You can ask to the student. That can be given as a home assignment.
correct.
In simple
Uh,
language, ma'am, you will give you a video and the children will watch it, and thereafter they will comprehend, and thereafter you will give
Answer the
them
question.
questions. That's what
Yeah.
you want to say?
Based on that. video.
Okay, ma'am. Nice, ma'am.
So here I'm going to share another tab which is for creating the video from that podcast, whichever is created by Notebook LM. So I'm here on the tab. This is called Jupiter.com. From that Jupiter.com, you'll be able to create the audiogram and the video as well. Create a new. What do you want to create? Audiogram or the video? So let me see whether the podcast is created. Then yes, podcast is created, and for this podcast is here, and I'm going to download it here. So I have downloaded the podcast, and then on this side, I'm going to create the video, AI video. For that video, I'll upload the audio, whichever I have created through Notebook LM. Upload the video. So yeah, this is Google Docs Smart Chips. So it says because the size is bigger, and that is why it is not able to create this. But I'll try to create and show you. If the size is below 10 minutes, it will automatically create. For that, I'll show you the videos which I have created using this site. So I'm going to cancel it. I'll show you the video which I have created using this site only. Just wait. Just wait.
Very nice information shared by Smita ma'am in the chat box. I can just read that Notebook LM is a new tool by AI
Hmm.
by Google that analyzes up to 50 sources, example links, PDFs, YouTube videos, and extracts insights from them in different formats. It's really, ma'am, a new insight for all of us.
Think of
And
them as like
very
computer
nice.
information,
So,
especially for things like, your images,
so
photos,
this is the video
music,
created by the site.
programs, all that kind of stuff. They store it in a very compact way, kind of like almost like a secret code, if you will.
Okay.
And it uses just zeros and ones.
Okay, so it's like there are these containers, right? These digital containers for all sorts of data.
Yeah.
And in this tutorial, Techie Krish, he uses the example of student records that are stored in a binary file.
Right.
So each record has things like a roll number and their marks, things like that.
Exactly.
So what's really interesting here is that deleting a record from a binary file, it's not as simple as you might think.
No.
It's not like hitting the delete key on your keyboard, right? You don't just get rid of it.
No.
It's more about like cleverly reorganizing the data.
Exactly.
So you're not really like erasing the data itself, but you're basically restructuring the file to exclude the unwanted record.
Yeah, think of it like if you had a train, like a train with a bunch of cars. And each of those train cars represents a record in your binary file. And say you wanted to delete a certain car.
Yeah.
Well, you can't just like magic it away. What you got to do is you got to disconnect it, right, from the rest of the train and then reconnect the rest.
Oh,
So you've
okay.
essentially got a new, shorter train,
I like that visual.
right?
Yeah, so you're basically taking out the car you don't want and then reconnecting the
Exactly,
rest.
yeah.
So that's a great way to think about it. So Techie Krish shows us, how to do this. He actually walks us through the code
He does.
using Python in the video.
Yeah, and what's interesting, of course, is he's doing it in Hindi,
Right.
but the underlying logic
Yeah.
can be applied to any programming language.
Right. So it's almost like we can watch what he's doing. And even if we don't understand the exact words,
Yeah.
we can understand the flow, kind of.
Yeah, it's like watching a cooking show, right?
Right.
In a language you don't know.
Yeah, exactly. You can still follow along.
Right, you get the gist.
Yeah, and see what they're doing.
Yeah.
That's a good analogy. So, all right. So, like with a recipe, there are certain steps involved in this.
Right.
So, the first thing, what is it? What's the first thing you have to do?
So first, you got to read all the records from your binary file. You read them all and you store them somewhere else. Kind of like when you're making a recipe, you lay out all your ingredients first.
Oh, so it's like you're making a backup before you start making any changes.
Right.
That makes sense.
Yeah, that way, if anything goes wrong, you
So this way we can create the video, and for this you have to create the podcast using this notebook LM and download it. And after downloading, open jupyter.com, and on jupyter.com you upload, it will ask whether you want to create the audiogram or the video, whatever you want. So select the option, and accordingly you will have to upload the video. If you upload the video, it will create the audiogram as well. And if you upload the audio, it will create AI characters. It will include in the video the AI characters, and it will create the complete video. And it is very interesting video, as you have seen here. So this kind of video you can also create using notebook LM. You can create the podcast as well. So this is all about notebook LM. So here as Simta ma'am said, we can upload multiple data resource, and from that resource you'll be able to create the worksheet, you'll be able to create the summarized data, you'll be able to create like many things. And if you have any question or any doubt, you can ask uh, uh, Sonali ma'am.
So, so one more thing to be added, like
Yes,
I said, in podcast, you can customize your podcast. If you want a conversation in English languages, also you can change. And if you want a podcast to be generated between 2% or 3%, that can also be
exactly. This time this
customized.
is in English. This
Yeah.
time this is in
And yes,
English,
ma'am.
and very soon you'll be getting the notebook LM in other languages also, like Hindi or Malayali, जो भी language uh, Google is giving.
So it will be beneficial for all the linguists also. सबको अच्छा लगेगा इसमें काम करना, and everyone will get a benefit out of it, and it will become a popular then tool.
Yes, yes, yes.
Ritu ma'am was asking about this only actually.
Mm-hmm.
Can we do the work and type in Hindi language also? So, ma'am, you have to wait
For
till
some
they
time
finish
you'll
in
have to
English.
wait, and later you'll get it, and definitely you'll get it.
Sir, is that feedback form visible for all those who have joined the meeting?
So if you have shared, obviously they will have to.
So check it that whether people have received it or not.
So as soon as we receive the feedback, they'll get the attendance certificate as soon as they fill in the feedback form. So anything if we want to discuss here about notebook LM, Simta ma'am,
Sir, I
if you want to
think
add
you
on.
are taking up everything.
Hmm. So we'll meet
In
in the
case,
next video with, yes, yes, ma'am. Continue,
in case they
continue.
have any question, they can put it on the chat so we can
Yes.
answer. teachers, you can put it in the chat, any queries related to it, so we can answer that.
As such, there is no question. So we summarize this session, and we look forward to the next session of the next session is on Google Looker. So very soon we'll be having Google Looker and
Local
presenting to
studio.
you. Yes, Looker Studio. So we'll have to wait for 1 week or so, and after that we'll discuss Looker Studio as well. So thank you, teachers,
Sir,
and thank you. Yes,
yeah, it
ma'am.
was really a
Continue.
fruitful session. So, really a fruitful session for all those who want to work more on the different types of Google tools. And we are happy to see you putting all your effort along with Smita ma'am to enhance the knowledge of ours. Thank you so much.
Thank you, teachers. Thank you, Sapna ma'am, and thank you, Sonali ma'am.
Thank
Bye
you,
Thank
bye.
you,
sir.
sir. Thank you, ma'am.
Bye.
Bye
Bye.
bye.